Hey, I'm Amber from the Training Tool, and today I'm going to do some relaxing yoga with you in Yoga Flow 2. So I invite you to come down to your mat, onto the floor. If you have yoga blocks, grab those. We are going to use them today. And if you don't, it's okay. You can still modify. I want you to sit right on top of your sit bones. So sit comfortably wherever that is for you, whether it's an easy pose, potted palm with one ankle bone on top of the other, or with your legs outstretched. Whatever feels best, that's where I want you to go. Reach underneath and move your glutes out of the way. Sit right on top of your sit bones. Lengthen through your spine and try to balance your shoulders directly over your hips. Close your eyes with me for a moment and let's take a nice deep breath in. Filling the lungs up with air and then exhaling back out through the nose to encourage that calming breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale back through the nose. And again, deep breath in and exhale. Now with your hands placed lightly on your knees, I want you to take your upper body around in gentle circles. Allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears. Let your breath follow with your body, slowly moving, slowly breathing in deeply. And then exhale to release that breath. Allow your body to be slow, your breath to be slow. Let your heart rate calm down. Take this time to breathe deeply and let go of all of your stress. Now reverse your circles going in the opposite direction. Staying slow through your movement, continuing to breathe deeply. Encouraging relaxation through your mind and your body. Sit up tall and long through the spine. Float those arms out to the side. Take a breath in and raise your left arm up and over your head, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Now breathe in to come back to center and switch your arms, letting the right arm come up and over. Breathe it through, staying relaxed from one side to the next. Exhale as you lean over. Now come back to the center and just let that hand float down to the mat. Take a breath in, reaching the arms overhead, and exhale to pull those prayer hands to the center of the chest. Take both of your knees together and roll up, moving into your table pose. Hands go right beneath the shoulders with the fingertips spread. Knees go right beneath the hips. And then relax the shoulders. Take a breath, breathing up into cow. Exhaling through into cat. Take your time to repeat that. Breathing up into cow. Exhaling through into cat. And again, take it through cat and cow. From here, move to table pose. Tuck your toes in the back and lift up into downward facing dog, sending your hips to the sky, your head towards the ground, shoulders releasing from your ears. And I just want you to rock to the right side and then to the left. Just kind of stretch each leg by itself a little bit longer. Come back to the center And pedal through your heels, pressing one heel down to the floor and then the other. Nice deep breaths coming in to fill the lungs. Now come up on the balls of the feet, stretch, and then press the heels down as you encourage the hips to go a little bit higher. Look forward between your hands and begin to walk that right leg forward. If you need to help that right leg forward, that's fine. Grab your blocks, put them on either side of your foot, extending the head out in the opposite direction of that back heel, lengthening your body here. And then what I want you to do is lift the hips and then press the hips down. So we're just kind of opening up through the hips, releasing any tension we're feeling in our hamstrings, making sure we relax through those shoulders. Now hold it here in lunge position. Feel as if someone is pulling your head in one direction and your heel in the other. Now take your back toes and turn them out to the side. Make your block a little bit higher if you need to, and come up and open right into triangle pose. Our shoulders relax, our head looks up towards that hand, and we pull the kneecaps up with strength. From triangle, I want you to just float up into reverse triangle. Your legs remain the same. You engage through the abdominals and then lift up and bring your front hand over your head. Keep the shoulder relaxed. Release that hand back down to the block. Look down. Then once you get that hand there, look up. Top hand is where your gaze is focused. And come back up again. Reverse triangle. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Breathe through and take that hand back down to the block. One more time into our triangle pose. Unwind here, turn the back toes forward. And we're going to come down into our pigeon pose. Place your hands on each of your blocks. Pull that right foot towards you and just drop that knee over towards your right hand. Lift up long and tall through the spine. Puff open the chest as if you were a pigeon. And reach your head towards the sky. Press your back leg into the mat. Really open up through that hip joint. Make sure you're not rolled over onto that glute. Sit more upright. And if this isn't a comfortable position for you, you might find that your foot has to be underneath. That's okay. You can go there as well. The blocks help if you don't have that extension yet through your spine to sit up tall. So use those where you need them to be. You may need to bring them a little taller. Yoga blocks are great for those of us who don't have that big flexibility through our body or that yogi flexibility. It's okay, you don't have to. That's why we make modifications. Now from here, we're going to tuck our toe in the back and use that to press back into our downward facing dog. Place your hands back on the mat, tuck the toe, press up, lift those hips, relax through the shoulders. There you are in your downward facing dog. Take a moment to feel comfortable in the pose. Your heels are encouraged to go to the floor as the hips lift, so try to straighten your legs as much as you can. Look up between your hands, pull that left leg forward. Grab your blocks, bring them up tall if you need to, and go into your lunge pose. Take a breath, lift the hips, stretch through the hamstring, and then press those hips back towards the floor. So just use your breath to move you through this pose. Trying to stay relaxed, trying to stretch through the legs and the hips. Now stay in your lunge. Feel as if someone is pulling your head in one direction and your back heel in the other. Shoulders are relaxed. Now turn the back toes out. Bring your block tall. Left hand goes on top of it. Rotate open into your triangle pose. You want to feel as if your hips and your chest are opening to the side. Your hand is reaching up towards the sky. Try to make a straight line through your arms as you gaze up at your right hand. The kneecaps are active, pulling up strongly. Keeping strength through the legs, not just standing there and sinking into the hip. We're going to stay strong in the legs. Inhale to reverse triangle, bringing that left arm up and over the head. Right hand down the back leg. Deep breaths as you breathe through. Come back down. Triangle pose. Come back up into your reverse triangle. The legs remain the same. The upper body just comes up. And then come all the way back down. Back to your triangle pose. Gaze up at that right hand. Shoulders relax. Pull those kneecaps up. Open the chest and the hips to the side. Now unwind out of that. Bringing your hands to the blocks. Set them up. You'll be in lunge. Now pull that left foot back towards your body. The left knee comes down towards the left hand. Slide back on that leg if you need to. Puff open the chest and go into your pigeon pose. Breathe through. This is all about just stretching and relaxing, letting the tension of the day go. Now this time I'm going to have you move your blocks up towards the front of your mat, out of the way. We're going to roll over onto the left glute, take your right leg behind you, sweep it around, and then sit right back in your easy pose. Place those hands over your knees, move those glutes out of the way, and return back to easy pose, potted palm, or with your legs straight out in front of you, you can go right into staff pose, whichever feels best to you and your body. Sit up long and tall, shoulders relaxed. Drop the chin down to the chest and stretch through the back of the neck. Lift it back up slowly. Repeat that. Exhale, drop the chin down towards the chest. Now round through the back, make a C shape. And then inhale to sit right back on top. Those sit bones, roll through that spine, each vertebrae stacking on the other to come up. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, nod the chin, round into your C shape. Now come all the way back up, sit bones, and then stack the vertebrae one at a time until your head raises up. Bring those feet together. And then from here, I just want you to reach those arms out, take a nice deep breath, pull the abdominals in, and roll back slowly. Reach the arms over the head, give me a full body stretch. Point the toes in one direction, arms in the other. Now exhale, pull your right knee to the chest, lace your fingers and hold them right beneath your knee. Flex both of your feet here and let your head rest on the ground. Coming out of wind relieving, we are going to take that right leg and just move it towards tabletop. Reach the arms out to the side. Drop your right knee over to the left side. Let your left hand come on top of that thigh if you need to go a little deeper. Remain with that right shoulder on the ground. Try to stretch and let your spine just relax into the twist. Come back to the center, find wind relieving, flex both of your feet, pull that right knee to the chest. Now bring your left knee in, extend the right leg out, flex both of the feet and hold in wind relieving. Knee is coming as close to the chest as possible as you take those deep breaths in. Exhale to release. Left leg goes into tabletop position, arms go out to the side. Drop the left knee over to the right, Right hand comes on top. You can look to your left as you allow your spine to go into the rotation. Keep that left shoulder on the ground. Inhale back into your wind relieving, bringing those fingers together as you pull that left knee to the chest. Both of your feet are flexed. Take a breath in, exhale, and release that left foot down. Point the toes away as you reach the arms overhead. Go back into a full body stretch. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, float those arms down by your sides. Bend the knees one at a time, placing the feet on the ground right beneath the knees. Pull the belly button in, tilt your pelvis up, and begin to peel your spine off of the mat one vertebrae at a time until you come up into bridge pose. Reaching the arms down as if you're trying to reach towards your ankles and grab them. If you'd like to go into a little recovery pose, lace the fingers beneath your glutes. Lift those hips high. Now release those hands out to the side. Soften right here under the breastbone and bring your spine down one vertebrae at a time, pulling the abs in, using your core to slowly bring your spine back down to the mat. Take the legs and extend them all the way out. Let your inner thighs meet. Turn your palms up to face the sky and the hands down by the side, and let the feet fall out to the side. I want you to lie in corpse pose, taking a deep breath in and then exhaling to release. For a moment, allow your body to be still and quiet as you release all of your tension of the day. Visualize that what is in your body that is tension and anxiety and stress is a black liquid, and you are going to let that liquid just melt out of you and down into the ground beneath you, where the earth will take it away. As you breathe at a comfortable pace, visualize that you're breathing in calming air. It's pure and white, and it is taking the place of all of the negative black that is flowing out of your body. Breathe in the calmness, exhale the tension. This is your time to relax and recover. Stay here as long as you need to. Breathing, focusing on calmness coming in, stress, anxiety, tension, negativity flowing out. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to leave you with a few moments of silence to stay here for the time that you need. Namaste.